Up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you guys with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Today's video, I'd like to give you guys some quick Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, breaking news, the Atlanta Falcons have extended right tackle Kaleb McGary to a 2-year extension, $30 million. And this is well deserved for Kaleb McGary. He is one of those guys that's been a mainstay for our Atlanta Falcons. One of those guys that came in and was drafted with Chris Lindstrom. Both of those guys were drafted in the first round together. And both of those guys have been really, really good players playing next to each other on the offensive line. And I love this move by the Atlanta Falcons, securing the offensive line basically for years to come, being that we believe we found our franchise quarterback in Michael Penix Jr., the best friend to a young quarterback is a good offensive line and a good running game. And the Falcons have proven over the last 5 seasons that we have one of the best offensive lines in the league as far as run blocking and pass blocking. And for all of those that's been thinking, is Kaleb McGary good enough to be the blindside quarterback to Michael Penix Jr.? Well, Terry Fontenot and his front office just basically showed us what they feel about Kaleb McGary. They do believe he's one of those guys that's athletic enough to be that blindside for left-handed quarterback Michael Penix Jr. And personally, I agree with them. I do think that Kaleb McGary is one of the most powerful offensive line in the league as far as his ability to clear the way in the run game. And he's been one of those guys that's played really well in pass blocking. He has had some plays where he's whiffed on blocks and things of that nature throughout his career, but that happens throughout the league. You're going to win some reps, you're going to lose some reps. But for the most part, last year, that last 3 games that Michael Penix Jr. started, Kaleb McGary played really well. And I really feel like continuity is key when you think about the offensive line and things of that nature. I feel like we have one of the best offensive line coaches in the game. In Dwayne Leffert, he's done a great job of developing these guys that we have. And it looks like they're trying to keep this offensive line intact as much as possible. And I really feel like Chris Lindstrom and Kaleb McGary, that 1-2 punch on that right side of the offensive line has been one of the best in the league. So I love this move by our Atlanta Falcons, continuing to build this team and kind of build around Michael Penix Jr., build around all of these young talented players that we have. I definitely think that Terry Fontenot in this front office is doing a good job to put out a winning product for this upcoming season and moving forward. And we've secured a lot of these guys, which I think is good news because we know that we have some other bigger contracts coming down the road. So to be able to keep Kaleb McGary, get him on a pretty good deal. We know we still have to pay players like Drake London coming down the pike. We know we're going to have to pay guys like Kyle Pitts possibly, and even Bijan Robinson. So I definitely think that this is a great move, bringing in Kaleb McGary on this $30 million deal. I think that they did a great job of not breaking the bank, but bringing in and keeping a really good player that we've developed. So with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Kaleb McGary signing this new deal with our Atlanta Falcons to extend him. I love this move by the Atlanta Falcons. But with that being said, as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.